What's up everyone, welcome. So we are right here at Motive and we're going to attend this Google IO event. So it's an event where we get to basically learn about Google technologies, and I'm excited to be here. So let's get into the event.
I'm looking at you guys, with a bit of energy and all that kind of stuff. But I know some people may have had breakfast, but probably waiting for what can give them energy is a lunch. So don't worry, it's going to be lunch. But I hope we are excited to be here. This is the second year I'm leading GDG. So looking at the GDG from Kampala to here. So that means I'm about to make a baby.
Is highly capable. It really shines when fine-tuned on domain-specific knowledge. We recently released SetBot, a version of Kotlin fine-tuned for security use cases. Another example is Metcon.
I'm a community person, and I also my journey.
By this I mean you're using tools like GitHub and so much more. So if you're building with GitHub, oftentimes you may want to see what it will be like if someone maybe opened a pull request. Yeah, I hope we're on the same page. I'm assuming that a couple of folks know about GitHub and things of that kind.
API evolution and API gateways in the cloud native era. So most of the speakers here, all of us are using ChatGPT. I just saw Linda trying to generate some forms with ChatGPT. So basically, all of us are talking, but we are negating the facts, the APIs really, because APIs are building components of software. They communicate, they allow software to communicate, right? So that's why I chose this talk to talk about APIs. We're building applications, but then these applications need to talk to each other, or even talk to the clients. All your backend services tightly coupled, all of them are into one thing, and then your mobile application, your web application, and name it. All your clients are actually picking from this same chunk of the backend services, right? So that is what a monolith is. And I probably do assume most of us actually still use that, because breaking down your application into microservices might actually not be the best scenario. As Hassan said, it depends on if you want to select a monolith, a microservice. Load balancing, kernel release, circuit breaking, authentication, observability, name it all, right? Next slide.
These guys are our backend services. He's for wallet top-up, he's for ordering cards, and this one is for handling transaction logs, right? So this is the mobile application. As a mobile application, I can be used by the user to do many things, right? First of all, it's important for you to know that the API gateway is provisioned by Self-Border, okay? So Self-Border has actually deployed an API gateway to help them route traffic between the services, right? So someone has gone into the application and they are using me to, order as a ride, right? Let me say a ride is at probably like a post request and slash write, okay? So when I make a request to like the base URL, probably api.selfbuilder.com, it will come to the API gateway.
Mr. Ambrose, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
How was the presentation?
Oh, yeah, very good.
Did you learn something?
Definitely, I learned a lot.
Okay. How are you planning to use what you planned?
Definitely, as I've told us, they have shown us different platforms where to go and get started with this. So I'm going to visit most of them so that I can start from there.
Okay, that's good.
I'm Daniel Mez from Isbat University.
Okay.
Yeah, we are at Google IO Extended 2023.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed the moments. We shared new technologies that are made by Google and others that are made here, like using Google technologies.
Oh,
It's an
so
amazing
what was your most favorite talk?
My most favorite talk was about Firebase, but the technology that I want is that's unknown tracker because I'm doing cybersecurity. So I want to know more about it in the future and see how we can protect people.
Oh, that's good. As you can see right here, it's time for lunch and I have to be behind all these people to get a meal, but everything is fine. I've got to actually learn quite a lot, just like you see. As you can see, my friends here are having lunch.
Very welcome. Please let's go ahead as she joins us on stage today. Oh, she'll be sitting here.
I'm a software engineer at Living Goods, also an automation engineer at BPO Seeds, and then also a sponsorship chair for deep learning in DabaX Uganda. That's an AI community in Uganda.
Yeah, we're happy to have you, Jane. Okay. Over to you. Hi everyone. Hi. I'm Grace. I'm a software engineer by profession, but a product manager in practice. I'm a product manager at Labromas Uganda and a program coordinator with Millennium Campus Network. Hi.
Okay, good afternoon to all. Good afternoon. My name is Helen Namalin.
So we are currently almost ending the event and I'm going to be doing some interviews with some of the people who have attended the events. Basically to find out how they found the event as well as what they learned and all that stuff. So we're going to get started. So I'm here with Jane. Jane, kindly introduce yourself.
Oh, hello, I'm Jean. Yes, I'm a software engineer. I think that's it.
Okay. So Jane, how was the event?
So I had registered for the event. Key things I wanted to look out for was more of the AI space, but also I was invited for a panel discussion for opportunities for women in tech.
Yes.
And it's always a privilege for me to get to talk to someone maybe who doesn't have a decision or who is skeptical to decide on to joining the tech field. So I usually like those opportunities. So it was one thing to speak to someone who could be there and they're confused and asking themselves, should I tap into this space? But also it's a male-dominated space. Do you think, or do I think I'll thrive in it? Yeah, so it's always a great privilege for me to get to talk about that. Yeah, so it was one of the key things or key successes for me for this event. Yeah.
Wow, thank you. So far, how have you found the event? Have you learned something from the event?
Yeah, when you get to meet people who are already in the space and who are challenging you, usually me, it's more of what the others know and what I don't know and do self-evaluation.
Yes.
You get to meet people who are more or better than you, especially in this knowledge of the tech space. So one of the key things, the key learnings are you never get to a point in life and you feel like you know it all. Every day you meet people who know better or who know more than you, and they are a motivation for you to get to learn more things or better things, or even to better yourself. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's really good. It has been nice having this talk, this interview with you. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay, Jeremy, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So, Jeremy, I'd like to find out how you found this event.
I found the event very, very useful. There were a lot of technical knowledge that was given to us.
Yes.
A lot of very good speakers who talked of very different things, and I really learned a lot. I actually learned something new today.
Okay. So would you encourage someone to come to such events?
Yes, I would. They are very helpful. You can network, get to meet new people, get to learn new knowledge. It's very useful for someone to actually attend these events.
Wow, good. So let me ask you a question. Do you use Google technologies?
Yes, I do.
Right.
I use a lot of Google Cloud technologies.
Like?
I use Firebase,
good.
especially Firestore. And I use also their bucket storage to store some different images for applications that I do build. I also use Google Auth a lot in applications.
Oh, that's great. So it has been nice meeting you, and hope to see you at another event.
Right, thank you.
All right. Bye. So I'm right here with this friend of mine that I usually meet at such events. This is Tobias. Tobias, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Jonathan, the YouTuber.
So, Tobias, how did you find this event?
So this event was advertised on one of our developer platforms, specifically the open source community of Kampala platform, and also other developer platforms that, of course, us Ugandan developers engage in. So yeah, that's how I got to discover it. And since they were talking about food, I was attracted.
Actually, you came for the food, which is okay. Anyway, which Google technologies do you use?
The Google technology I use is the Android operating system.
That's the only thing.
That's
Google
the only thing
you use.
Google-ish that I use. Other than that, I'm a Windows person.
Yeah.
In fact, I would have used the Windows phone if it didn't flop. But
okay.
Windows person all the way.
Yeah, I actually think the Windows phone was also good, and it actually faced a very, very
negative review.
Yeah. So, would you advise someone to come for these events?
These events are for every person to come and interact and learn.
Yes.
Like now I learned something about Firebase. I always thought it was just a database.
Yeah.
Turns out it's a suite of
back-end services.
All those things. So I didn't know that, and I think I would have continued all my years without knowing anything about that if I didn't attend this event. I think it has also inspired me to kind of look into different things. I heard about Kotlin and some
asynchronous
with coroutines.
Yeah.
And it was interesting. It's an interesting talk. So I'm like looking into how to do coroutines for Kotlin coroutines.
Yeah.
For different things.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Tobias, I think that has been it. Thank you for accepting this small interview. How did you guys find the event? Was it fun?
It's very okay.
Very okay in food, interaction.
Very satisfied.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Actually,
the event is over.
Oh, that's good. So, hi Lincoln.
Hi, hello.
I hope you're doing well. I decided to just have this small interview with you. How have you found this event? How was it? How did you experience it?
Google IO Extended, I may say, is one of those top events that we have here in the country.
Yes.
And I personally appreciate so much that we have such a ground to, learn about the new technologies that come through from Google, because the ecosystem that's now on, there are so many tools that devs or developers use in their daily work to accomplish tasks. So I really feel that this is very special to create awareness to certain tools that we use in our daily work as engineers. So it's an amazing one.
So hi Elijah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
How did you find the event? How did you experience the event?
So I think the event has been really informative.
Yeah.
The different people that have shared, the speakers, the food, that was really nice. So if I'm to sum it up in a few words, I think that's a success.
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you encourage someone to come to this event?
Yeah, so I think I'll put it at 10. The reason is because apart from the knowledge that is given through the talks and the tutorials and everything, I think they are really cool people to meet. There are people who can change your career.
Yeah.
If you're in software development. I think if you met someone who works, let me say, for a company where you feel like you could work, I think it's a great opportunity to network and get contacts and also get placed for internships and get recommendations for jobs. I think it's the best place someone can be if they're a developer in Uganda.
Yes.
These are kind of events that are career defining,
Yeah.
in my opinion. So yeah, I think that the event has really been successful. There were a few glitches with the sound, but overall I think the point got driven home.
Wow, thank you for actually being part of the organizers of this event.
You're welcome.
It has been nice talking to you, and yeah, hope to meet you.
Hope to meet you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. Cheers.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Jay.
So how did you find the event?
Yeah, it was really an interesting event. I came in late. I almost missed food, but yeah, I kind of caught it up.
Yeah.
But it was really an interesting event, especially with the new kind of technology that Google has introduced this year.
Yes.
I think I was at the last event that I was at. I think it was like 2 years back. By then they were launching Firebase. I don't really recall.
Yeah.
But this is really really new to me, like the technologies that Google has really introduced this year. Really
so
interesting.
what's your favorite Google technology?
Yeah, to be honest, my favorite technology with Google, it's Firebase. I've been using Firebase for now like almost 4 years.
Yeah.
In almost every application that I build. And also, since with the web technologies, I've tried as much as I can to exhaust Angular because of the team right now I'm working with.
Yes.
Yeah, those are the two technologies. It's Angular and Firebase.
Oh, that's good. Now, nice to meet you.
Nice
Hope to meet you again
next year.
Okay. Google IO Extended Kampala 2023 was such an amazing event where I got to make new friends, new connections, and also get to understand Google technologies better. I also got to understand some of the technologies that I actually use on a daily basis. It also made me get some understanding of some of the other topics that I need to learn. I enjoyed the talk on API development, API gateways, and microservices. I hope you've also enjoyed this video, and yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.